This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Carl Froch, it's freezing backstage, so I'll be really quick. No one expected that, did they?
I'm such a nice guy doing these interviews.
You're a legend, mate.
I'm going to be bringing my own stuff out soon. Carl Froch YouTube channel, the Froch Roundup. Look out, watch his space. It's coming soon.
You'll be up against George Groves again, though.
I don't want back George Groves. He's my mate. He'll be backing me. Listen, I picked Liam Smith to win the fight on points. I thought it would have gone the distance, and I thought that his experience and his boxing ability would overwhelm Chris late on, because I think Chris gets tired, and I don't think his heart's in the game as much as he used to be now. But for him to finish Chris the way he did, with that right hand and left hook, and just obliterate him and turn his legs to jelly, nobody saw that coming. But you've got to question, without taking anything away from Liam Smith's performance, you've got to question why he was so fragile. And what's he done? Has he cheated? Has he took weight off? You know what I mean? Late? Has he dehydrated himself? Because Chris is tough like his old man. He can take a punch. I know, because I've hit him. Yeah. He went 12 rounds with George Groves, Billy Joe Saunders. That didn't seem right, but let's just say it was a fantastic performance from Liam Smith, and he hit him with good shots and got him out of there.
A couple of pundits have said the knockdown reminded them of when Groves dropped you.
No, come on, don't. You know,
genuinely, they have.
It's the same arena. But no, mine was a far heavier knockdown. I got flattened on my back, but the difference is I got up to win.
I just thought I'd give you that one, Carl. There's a freebie for you. There's a rematch clause. Any chance that's going to happen, do you reckon?
I don't know if I want to see it. It's at 160. I just feel like it's got no punch resistance. Is it gone for good, or is it gone at 160? But he's not a super middleweight, is he, Chris EUBANK Jr.? So where does he go?
And what do you think happens next for both fighters?
I think Liam Smith can find a big money fight with someone. People are chucking Golovkin around, but the last thing to go is your punch power, and I'd hate to see Liam Smith get hurt of someone like him. So I just think it don't need to be a world title, just a big fight for him. He'll fill this place again. He might get a stadium fight, because that's just how boxing's going now. You know, people are. It's weird the way the landscape of boxing's changed. But if you get a big fight, you get people interested. You can fill stadiums, and it don't need to be for a title. So there'll be an opponent out there. I'd have to have a look and think about what. I don't like the Golovkin one, because the punch power's last thing to go. Golovkin's a monster puncher, and he's a big, strong guy, and it'd be horrible to see Liam Smith get knocked out. I'm not saying he would. It's a great fight, and he's been in there with Canelo Alvarez, and you know he did all right. He was in that fight. But yeah, just a money fight for Liam Smith. Get some money in the bank and retire with his family, healthy and safe, which is the most important thing.
Last one, Carl. It's absolutely freezing cold. You fancy a race around the arena?
A what? A race?
Fancy a race?
A race to the arena. I'm waiting for my car actually. I got Bruno, aka Michael Smith, picking me up, and yeah, he's let me down. He's here. We're going.
Carl Froch, an absolute gentleman. Thank you, mate.
Pleasure, mate. No drama.
Cheers, pal.